Ever wondered why car insurance in Canada is mandatory, yet its rates vary so significantly across provinces? Well, it's a fascinating world indeed. Car insurance plays a crucial role in protecting drivers from potential financial disasters on the road. But here's an intriguing fact. The cost of insurance isn't the same across the country. It dances to the tune of provincial regulations. Stay tuned as we unravel the reasons behind these variations and explore different car insurance options in Canada. Now, let's dive into the landscape of car insurance in Canada. In the vast terrain of car insurance, Canada offers a range of coverage options that are as diverse as its landscapes. These options are designed to provide you with the protection you need whenever you need it. First off, we have liability insurance. This is the bare minimum and a legal requirement for all drivers in Canada. It covers the cost of any damage that you may cause to another person's property, or if you injure someone in a car accident. It's like a safety net that catches you when the unexpected happens. Next, we encounter collision insurance. This is a step up from liability insurance, covering the cost of repairing or replacing your vehicle if it's damaged in an accident, regardless of who's at fault. Imagine your car taking a rough tumble down a hill. Collision insurance is the cushion that softens the blow. Then, we come across comprehensive insurance. This is the all-encompassing umbrella that shields you from all sorts of damages not caused by a collision. This includes events like theft, vandalism, fire, or natural disasters. It's like having a personal bodyguard for your car, protecting it from all the threats that lurk in the shadows. And finally, we have direct compensation. This is unique to Canada and covers you in the event that you are not at fault in an accident. It's a bit like a guardian angel stepping in to cover your costs when someone else drops the ball. Each type of insurance offers a different level of protection and comes with its own price tag. Choosing the right one is all about balancing your need for protection against your budget. So whether you're cruising down the Trans-Canada Highway, navigating the bustling streets of Toronto, or exploring the scenic routes of Nova Scotia, it's important to have the right insurance coverage. It's not just about meeting legal requirements, it's about ensuring peace of mind every time you get behind the wheel. Knowing these types of car insurance will help you make a more informed decision when choosing your coverage. Why does car insurance costs differ from province to province? That's an excellent question that many car owners find themselves asking. The answer lies in the complex interplay of several factors, each contributing to the variations in car insurance rates across Canada's provinces. Firstly, the rules of the game, otherwise known as provincial laws, play a significant role. Each province has its own set of laws governing car insurance. For instance, some provinces operate on a no-fault insurance system, which means that regardless of who caused the accident, each driver's insurance company pays for their losses. This system can often lead to higher insurance rates because insurers are obligated to cover more costs. In contrast, provinces with tort-based systems where the at-fault party's insurer pays can sometimes have lower rates. The frequency of insurance claims in a particular area also influences the rates. If a province has a high number of claims, perhaps due to more accidents or higher crime rates, insurers may raise premiums to offset these costs. So living in a province with fewer claims could potentially mean lower insurance rates for you. The average cost of claims is another factor at play. If claims in a province tend to be expensive, perhaps due to higher medical costs or expensive car repairs, insurers must increase premiums to cover these expenses. Hence, a province with lower average claim costs might offer more affordable insurance rates. Lastly, the level of competition among insurance providers can also affect rates. In provinces with many providers, competition can drive down prices. On the other hand, provinces with fewer insurers might see higher rates due to lack of competition. In a nutshell, factors such as provincial laws, the frequency and cost of claims, and the level of competition among insurers all play a part in the insurance premium puzzle. So it's clear that where you live can significantly impact your car insurance rates. With a myriad of options, how do you choose the right car insurance in Canada? Navigating through the sea of car insurance options can be a daunting task, but fear not. Let's dive in and explore some of the top contenders in the industry. First up, let's talk about Company A. They're known for their comprehensive coverage that goes beyond just collision or comprehensive insurance. They offer extras like roadside assistance and rental car coverage. Their pricing is competitive, especially for those with a clean driving record. When it comes to their customer service, they're highly rated with a reputation for swift claim processes. Next, we have Company B. They're the go-to for those who prioritize cost savings. They keep their rates affordable by offering basic no-frills coverage. Although their coverage may not be as extensive as others, many customers appreciate their straightforward approach and easy-to-understand policies. Their claim process is straightforward, and they're known to have a responsive customer service team. Then, there's Company C. They stand out with their customized plans, allowing customers to pick and choose coverage options that best suit their needs. They might be a bit pricier, but the flexibility they offer is unmatched. Their customer service is top-notch, with a dedicated team ready to assist customers at every step of the claim process. Company D is another one to consider. They're a great choice for those seeking robust coverage at a mid-range price. They also offer a variety of discounts such as multi-car or safe driver discounts, making them a cost-effective choice for many. Their customer service is generally well regarded and their claim process is efficient and hassle-free. Last but not least, we have Company E. They shine with their technologically advanced approach. They offer telematics-based insurance which calculates premiums based on actual driving behavior. Their pricing is dynamic and can be very competitive for cautious drivers. Their claim process is entirely digital, making it quick and convenient. Their customer service, though primarily online, is prompt and effective. As we've seen, each car insurance company brings something unique to the table. Some provide comprehensive coverage with all the bells and whistles, while others keep it simple and affordable. Some offer customizable plans, while others use technology to offer dynamic pricing. It's critical to consider factors like the type of coverage you need, your budget, and your comfort with the claim process. Do you want the most comprehensive coverage, or are you looking for the most affordable option? Do you value convenience and digital solutions, or do you prefer traditional human-to-human service? Remember, there's no one-size-fits-all when it comes to car insurance. It's about finding the right balance that suits your needs and circumstances. Remember, the best car insurance for you depends on your specific needs and circumstances. Let's recap what we've learned about car insurance in Canada. We've taken a deep dive into the intriguing world of car insurance, unraveled its complexities, and shed light on its crucial role in safeguarding you against financial setbacks from unexpected events. We've explored the vast landscape of car insurance in Canada, highlighting the fact that it's not just a legal requirement, but also a practical necessity. The coverage it provides, whether it's third-party liability, collision, or comprehensive, can make a significant difference when you face situations like car accidents or theft. We've also discussed the fluctuations in car insurance rates. Various factors come into play here, from your driving history to the type of car you drive and even where you live. Understanding these factors can help you anticipate and potentially reduce your premium costs. We've compared different car insurance options, emphasizing the importance of shopping around and not just settling for the first quote you come across. Remember, it's about finding the right balance between cost and coverage, ensuring that you're adequately protected without breaking the bank. In conclusion, car insurance in Canada isn't a one-size-fits-all solution. It's a complex system with many variables, and it requires careful consideration and understanding. Armed with this knowledge, you're now ready to navigate the world of car insurance in Canada with confidence.
Have you ever wondered what would happen if a sudden misfortune befalls you or your family? How would you cope financially? These are questions that often linger in the back of our minds, but we rarely confront them head-on. This is where the concept of insurance comes in, acting as a financial safety net for us. Let's imagine life as a journey on a winding road. It's unpredictable, with unexpected twists and turns. Now imagine insurance as your trusty seatbelt. It won't prevent the unforeseen, but it certainly lessens the impact, helping you get back on track faster. In today's world, where stability is often elusive, insurance provides a sense of security. It's a financial tool designed to mitigate risks, big and small, related to our health, life, property, and vehicles. It's about preparing for the unexpected so you can live your life with a little less worry. Think about health insurance. Illness can strike without warning, and the cost of treatment can be overwhelming. Health insurance steps in here, covering those hefty medical bills so you can focus on recovery rather than financial stress. Then there's life insurance. It's a promise to your loved ones, a promise that even in your absence, they won't have to bear a financial burden. It's about ensuring their security and maintaining their standard of living. And let's not forget about property and vehicle insurance. Your home, your car. They're not just things, they're part of your life, part of your memories. Insurance helps protect these valuable assets from damage or theft, providing you with peace of mind. So when we talk about insurance, we're not just talking about policies and premiums. We're talking about safeguarding our future, our loved ones, our peace of mind. It's about taking control of the uncontrollable, about turning the unpredictable into something manageable. So you see, insurance isn't just an optional luxury. It's a crucial part of financial planning. It's about securing the present and preparing for the future, no matter what it may hold. Now that we understand the importance of insurance, let's delve into the different types of insurance available. First up, we have life insurance. This type of insurance is essentially a contract between you and your insurance company. You pay premiums, and in return, the insurance company provides a lump sum payment known as a death benefit to your beneficiaries upon your passing. The purpose? To provide financial support to your loved ones when you're no longer around to do so. Next, we have health insurance. Health insurance is a bit like a safety net. When you fall ill or have a medical emergency, health insurance helps cover the cost of medical care. From doctor visits and prescription medications to hospital stays and surgeries, health insurance can protect you from devastating medical costs. Let's move on to car insurance. This type of insurance is designed to protect you financially if you're involved in a car accident. It can cover a range of things depending on your policy, including damage to your vehicle, damage to another person's vehicle, or medical costs resulting from an accident. Last but certainly not least, we have home insurance. Home insurance is like a security blanket for your house and the belongings inside it. If your home is damaged by a covered event like a fire or a storm, or if someone breaks in and steals your possessions, home insurance can help cover the costs to repair or replace them. But remember, these are just the basics. There are many more types of insurance out there, from travel insurance and pet insurance to business insurance, and even wedding insurance. Each type of insurance serves a unique purpose and offers its own set of benefits. These are just a few of the many types of insurance available, each offering unique benefits and protections. Scene script. Life insurance and health insurance, while both vital, serve different purposes. Let's examine their differences. Diving right in, life insurance is a contract between you and an insurance company. In exchange for your regular premium payments, the insurer promises to pay a sum of money to your chosen beneficiaries upon your death. This payment is known as the death benefit. Life insurance premiums are usually more expensive than health insurance premiums, largely because the payout is often significantly larger. This payout is typically tax-free and can be used by your beneficiaries for any purpose, be it settling debts, paying for funeral costs, or providing financial stability after your passing. On the other hand, health insurance is a type of coverage that pays for medical and surgical expenses incurred by the insured. The insurer may pay out the costs directly or reimburse you after you've paid the bills. Health insurance premiums are generally lower, but the out-of-pocket costs can be high depending on the plan. The coverage includes doctor visits, hospital stays, medications, and sometimes even preventive care like vaccinations and screenings. Life insurance has a clear-cut beneficiary or beneficiaries, the people you select to receive the death benefit. This could be your spouse, children, or anyone else you choose. Health insurance, conversely, benefits you directly. It's there to help you afford medical care and protect you from high, unexpected health costs. As for payout conditions, life insurance pays out upon the death of the insured, or in some cases, if the insured is diagnosed with a terminal illness. Health insurance pays out when you have a covered healthcare expense. In terms of coverage duration, life insurance policies can be for a specific term or lifelong, while health insurance typically renews annually, and you can change or cancel your coverage at the end of each policy period. While both life and health insurance provide financial protection, they cover different aspects of your life and should be part of your insurance portfolio. Similar to life and health insurance, car insurance and home insurance also play distinct roles. Each type is designed to safeguard the financial well-being of the policyholder, but in very different ways. Let's start with car insurance. It's primarily meant to protect you from the financial implications of road accidents. Whether you're at fault or not, your car insurance can cover the cost of repairs, medical expenses, and even legal fees in some cases. However, the specifics of what's covered and how much it costs can vary greatly based on factors such as your vehicle type, driving record, and the insurance company's policies. On the other hand, home insurance is designed to protect you from financial loss related to your home and personal belongings. This could be due to a range of incidents like fires, theft, or natural disasters. A standard home insurance policy generally covers the physical structure of your home, your personal belongings inside it, liability for injuries or damages that occur on your property, and sometimes even living expenses if you need to temporarily move out due to damage. As for the cost, it's different for everyone. Factors like the location and size of your home, the value of your belongings, and even your credit score can impact the cost of home insurance. For car insurance, factors such as the make and model of your car, your driving history, and where you live can affect the cost. While both types of insurance have their unique attributes, the common thread is the financial protection they offer. Imagine having to pay out of pocket for a car accident or a house fire. These costs can be astronomical and potentially life-altering. That's why having both car insurance and home insurance is not just a smart move, it's a necessity. So, if you own a car or a home, or both, it's important to ensure that you have the appropriate insurance to protect your assets. After all, it's not just about protecting your possessions, it's about protecting your financial future. Whether it's your car or your home, insurance ensures that you're covered in case of any unforeseen incidents. We've covered a lot of ground today, so let's take a moment to recap. We've delved into the world of insurance, breaking down its complexities into bite-sized chunks. Our journey took us through the different types of insurance, highlighting the protection each one offers and the peace of mind that comes with it. First, we explored the importance of insurance as a whole. It's not just a piece of paper or a legal requirement, it's a financial safety net. Insurance is a promise that if things go awry, you'll have a buffer, a support system. It's an assurance that you won't have to bear the brunt of life's unexpected turns alone. Next, we dove into the distinct types of insurance, each one designed to cater to specific aspects of our lives. Life insurance, for instance, is a pledge to support your loved ones when you're no longer around. It's a testament of love, ensuring that even in your absence, your family's financial stability remains unshaken. Health insurance, on the other hand, is about safeguarding your most valuable asset, your health. It eases the financial burden that can accompany medical emergencies, making sure that the cost of care doesn't stand in the way of your well-being. Then we ventured into the realm of car and home insurance. Car insurance, a necessity for any vehicle owner, shields you from the financial implications of accidents or theft. Home insurance, meanwhile, protects the roof over your head, securing your sanctuary against damage or loss. Each of these insurances, while catering to different needs, shares a common goal: to provide you with a safety net, mitigating the financial impact of unforeseen events. In conclusion, insurance is not just a legal obligation or a piece of paper. It's a means of preserving your peace of mind, ensuring that when challenges arise, you're not left in the lurch. Remember, insurance isn't just about protection, it's about peace of mind, because when life throws a curveball, insurance helps you hit it out of the park.
Did you know that the concept of insurance in its rudimentary form dates back nearly 5,000 years to ancient Babylon? Yes, you heard that right. Long before the advent of modern civilization, the ancient Babylonians had developed a system that bears a striking resemblance to what we know today as insurance. This was a time when trade was flourishing, and Babylon was a bustling hub of commercial activity. Traders would embark on perilous journeys, crossing treacherous seas and braving harsh weather to transport goods from one place to another. And just like today, these traders were well aware of the risks involved in their ventures. Loss of their shipment to theft or natural disasters could mean financial ruin. So, what did they do to mitigate these risks? They turned to their lenders for help. Here's how it worked. Traders would borrow money from lenders to finance their expeditions. In addition to the principal and the interest, they would pay an extra sum. This was not just another form of interest, but a fee for a very special service. The lender in turn would guarantee to cancel the loan should the shipment be lost or stolen. This way, the trader was protected from crippling debt in case of a catastrophic loss. Sounds familiar? Indeed, this was a form of insurance. The lender, much like an insurance company today, was essentially underwriting the risk associated with the venture. The extra sum paid by the trader, akin to an insurance premium, was the cost for this risk protection. And thus, in the bustling trade centers of ancient Babylon, the concept of insurance was born. A simple yet ingenious solution to a complex problem, this ancient practice laid the foundation for the modern insurance industry. It's a testament to the timeless human instinct to seek protection against the uncertainties of life. So the next time you're grumbling about your insurance premium, remember, it's a practice that's been keeping us safe for millennia. Fast forward to medieval Europe, where guilds played a significant role in shaping the concept of modern insurance. Now, when you think of the Middle Ages, you might picture knights, castles, and perhaps a dragon or two, but insurance? Not so much. Yet it was during this time, amidst the clamor of blacksmiths and the chatter of marketplaces, that the seeds of modern insurance were sown. Guilds, the medieval equivalent of trade unions, were at the heart of this development. These were groups of craftsmen or merchants who banded together for their mutual protection and benefit. Each member of the guild would pay a fee, not unlike today's insurance premiums. These pooled resources would then be used to support members who faced losses, whether from fire, theft, or even death. Picture this. You're a medieval baker, and your bakery is reduced to ashes by a fire. Without the guild's support, you'd be left with nothing but your charred dreams. But thanks to your membership, you're not left to fend for yourself. The guild would step in, using the collected fees to help you get back on your feet. This guild system was the precursor to modern property and life insurance. It was a way of spreading risk among a group of people, ensuring that no one person would bear the brunt of a disaster. It was a simple, yet revolutionary concept. By standing together, we can weather the storms of life. As time went on, the guild system evolved. It gave rise to more formalized insurance societies, which offered a wider range of protections. These societies laid the groundwork for the insurance companies we know today, offering coverage for everything from health to home to car insurance. So, the next time you pay your insurance premium, spare a thought for the medieval guild members. Their innovative approach to risk and mutual aid laid the foundations for the insurance industry as we know it. From the sandy streets of Babylon to the cobblestones of Europe, insurance has always been about providing a safety net for the unexpected. In the 18th century, our story of insurance takes a transatlantic journey to the United States. As the New World was being shaped and molded, the concepts of risk and protection found fertile ground in the enterprising spirit of the American colonies. It was here in Philadelphia that a man by the name of Benjamin Franklin, yes, the very same Franklin known for his experiments with electricity and his political acumen, would play a pivotal role in establishing the first successful insurance company in America. This was the Philadelphia Contribution Ship for the insurance of houses from loss by fire. Quite a mouthful, isn't it? But this long-winded name heralded a new era of protection for American homeowners. Inspired by the friendly societies of Europe, Franklin's Contribution Ship was a mutual insurance company. Homeowners would come together to share the risk of fire damage, each contributing a portion of their resources. If one house was lost to fire, the owner would not bear the loss alone. Instead, the burden would be shared among all members of the contribution ship. This was a radically new idea in the New World. It took the idea of community support and formalized it, creating a system where risk and reward were shared equally. Franklin's company was the first of its kind in America, but it certainly wouldn't be the last. It was the seed from which the mighty tree of American insurance would grow. From this humble beginning, the concept of insurance in America would continue to evolve and expand. Other forms of insurance soon followed, covering everything from maritime losses to personal accidents. And as the country grew and industrialized, the insurance industry grew with it, adapting to the changing needs of a rapidly developing society. As the New World grew, so did the need for insurance, from protecting properties to insuring people's lives. And so, in this way, the foundations for the modern American insurance industry were laid. From the collective spirit of Benjamin Franklin's contribution ship, a system emerged that would help to safeguard the prosperity and security of generations to come. The 20th century brought about a revolution in the insurance industry. As societies evolved, so too did the risks they faced. This period saw the rise of automobiles, a technological marvel that changed the way we commute, but also brought with it an increased potential for mishaps. The solution: car insurance. This type of policy was designed to protect individuals from the financial burdens that could arise from accidents or injuries on the road. But the changes weren't just on the highways. The business landscape was expanding, and with it came a whole new set of risks. Companies were growing, employing more people, producing more goods, and reaching more customers. This growth, while beneficial, also meant there was more at stake. Businesses needed protection against potential losses, leading to the creation of commercial insurance policies. These policies covered everything from property damage to workers' compensation, providing a safety net for businesses in a rapidly changing world. But perhaps the most significant change was in how we approached health. The 20th century saw huge advancements in medicine and healthcare, but these came at a cost. Health insurance became essential, helping to offset the high costs of medical care and ensuring that individuals could get the treatment they needed without breaking the bank. And let's not forget about liability insurance. As society became more litigious, individuals and businesses alike found themselves needing protection against potential lawsuits. Liability insurance provided that protection, covering legal costs and any settlements or judgments that might be awarded. The 20th century was a time of rapid change and growth, and the insurance industry adapted to meet these new challenges. It expanded and evolved, creating new types of policies to protect against the unique risks of the modern world. The complexities of the modern world called for more sophisticated insurance policies, covering everything from our cars to our health. And as we continue to evolve, so too will the insurance industry, always striving to provide protection in a world full of risks. So here we are, in the 21st century, where insurance has become an integral part of our lives. From those early Babylonian traders who sought to protect their goods from loss at sea, to the flourishing industry we see today, insurance has been a constant companion on our journey through history. It's been a silent guardian, a safety net, there to catch us when we fall and help us get back on our feet. Throughout the ages, insurance has adapted, changed, and evolved to meet the demands of society and the times. It has moved from the simple protection of trade goods to cover a wide range of risks, from health to property, from automobiles to life itself. And it has done so not just for the wealthy or the privileged, but for everyone. It has democratized safety, made it a right, not a privilege. And as we stand on the brink of a new era, the question arises, what does the future hold for insurance? Well, the world is changing at an unprecedented pace, and insurance is no exception. The digital revolution is transforming the industry, making it more accessible, more efficient, and more relevant to our modern lives. Artificial intelligence, blockchain technology, and big data analytics are just some of the tools that are being harnessed to create innovative insurance solutions. But it's not just about technology. The future of insurance is also about people. It's about understanding our needs, our fears, our hopes, and our dreams. It's about creating products and services that not only protect us from the risks of today, but also help us navigate the uncertainties of tomorrow. As we look towards the future, one thing is certain: Insurance, in whatever form it may take, will continue to be a vital part of our society, protecting us from the uncertainties of life.
Ever wondered how car insurance works in Germany? It's a topic that's both crucial and legally mandated for every car owner in the country. The German law stipulates that every car must be insured before it hits the road. The consequences of not having car insurance can be quite severe, ranging from hefty fines to even losing your driving privileges. In Germany, there are two primary types of car insurance. The first one is third-party liability insurance, also known as Haftpflichtversicherung. This insurance is mandatory and it covers any damage you may cause to other people, their property or their vehicles. The second type is comprehensive insurance, or Vollkaskoversicherung in German. This type of insurance is optional, but it provides a broader level of protection, covering damages to your own vehicle, theft, vandalism, and even some natural disasters. Now you might ask, what are the differences between these two types of insurance? Let's start with third-party liability insurance. This is the most basic form of car insurance you can have in Germany, and it's also mandatory. So what does it cover? Well, in a nutshell, it covers any damage that your vehicle might cause to others. This includes damages to other vehicles, property damage, and even bodily injuries or death. In other words, if you're at fault in an accident, your third-party liability insurance will step in and cover the costs. But of course, like any other type of insurance, there are limitations. It won't cover damages to your own vehicle or any personal injuries you might sustain in an accident. It also won't cover theft or vandalism. So while it's a vital part of any car insurance plan, it's not a catch-all solution. Now, let's talk about cost. The typical cost of third-party liability insurance in Germany can vary depending on a number of factors. These include the type and model of your car, your driving history, and even where you live. But as a ballpark figure, you might expect to pay anywhere from 200 to 400 euros per year. So when is this type of insurance sufficient? Well, if you're driving an older car that's not worth much, third-party liability insurance might be all you need. It's also a good option if you're not on the road very often. But remember, it won't cover any damages to your own vehicle. So if you're driving a new, expensive car or you're on the road a lot, you might want to consider additional coverage. So that's third-party liability insurance. But what if you want more coverage? Well, that's where comprehensive insurance comes in. But we'll delve into that in the next scene. For now, just remember that third-party liability insurance is the foundation of any car insurance plan in Germany. It's mandatory, it's essential, and it's the first step in protecting yourself and others on the road. For those looking for more coverage, comprehensive insurance might be the answer. Comprehensive insurance, as the name suggests, provides a more all-encompassing form of protection. It's like the knight in shining armor of car insurance, ready to step in and save the day in a wider variety of situations. Now, you may be wondering, what exactly does it cover? Well, let's dive into that. Imagine you've parked your car in a seemingly safe spot, but when you return, you find it damaged by an unexpected hailstorm. Or perhaps you wake up one morning to find your vehicle has been stolen. These are the kind of unfortunate events that comprehensive insurance covers. It steps in to handle damage from natural disasters, such as storms, floods, or fires. It also covers theft, vandalism, and even damage from collisions with animals. But remember, with great protection comes a greater price tag. Comprehensive insurance is typically more expensive than other types of insurance. It's like ordering a full-course meal at a restaurant. Yes, you get to enjoy a variety of dishes, but your bill will also be higher. Now, who should consider comprehensive insurance? It's particularly recommended for those with newer, more expensive cars, where the potential repair or replacement cost would be high. It's also sensible for those living in areas prone to natural disasters or high crime rates. To put it simply, comprehensive insurance is for those who want peace of mind, knowing that they have a safety net in place for a wide array of unforeseen circumstances. It's for those who believe in the old adage, better safe than sorry. However, it's crucial to assess your own personal situation, your vehicle, and your budget before deciding if comprehensive insurance is the right choice for you. It's always best to weigh the cost against the potential benefits. So you've got more protection with comprehensive insurance, but it comes at a higher price. Remember, The right insurance for you depends on your individual circumstances and what level of protection you're comfortable with. Now that we know about both types of insurance, how do we decide which one to choose? While both third-party liability insurance and comprehensive insurance serve to protect your vehicle, they do so in different ways, and each has its own unique advantages. Let's take a closer look at these two options to help you make an informed decision. Third-party liability insurance, as the name suggests, covers any damages or injuries that you might cause to others. It's the minimum level of coverage required by law in Germany, and it's a solid choice if you're looking for basic, affordable protection. However, it doesn't cover damages to your own vehicle if you're at fault in an accident. On the other hand, comprehensive insurance provides a greater level of coverage. Not only does it cover third-party damages, but it also includes protection for your own vehicle, even if you're the one at fault. It can cover a wide range of scenarios, from theft and vandalism to natural disasters. But with this greater coverage comes a higher premium. So how do you choose between these two options? There are several factors to consider. The value and age of your car play a significant role. If you have a brand new or high-value car, comprehensive insurance may be worth the higher premium. However, if your car is older or has a lower market value, third-party liability insurance might be a more cost-effective choice. Your personal risk tolerance is another crucial factor. Are you comfortable taking on the risk of potential out-of-pocket expenses for damages to your own car? If not, comprehensive insurance may be the better option for you. Lastly, your financial situation is also a key consideration. While comprehensive insurance offers more coverage, it also comes with a higher cost. You'll need to balance the level of protection you desire with what you can realistically afford. Choosing the right insurance depends on your individual circumstances. Every car owner's needs and situations are unique, and there's no one-size-fits-all answer. Take the time to assess your needs, consider your options, and make the choice that's right for you. Getting car insurance in Germany isn't as hard as you might think. However, there are a few key things you should keep in mind to ensure you're getting the best deal and coverage to suit your needs. Firstly, it's crucial to compare quotes from different providers. Prices can vary significantly between insurance companies, and the cheapest option might not always offer the best coverage. Use online comparison tools to quickly and easily compare quotes from various insurers. Secondly, don't hesitate to consider optional coverages. While the law requires only third-party liability insurance, comprehensive insurance can provide additional protection that could save you money in the long run. For instance, it might include coverage for damages caused by weather events, vandalism, or even animal collisions. Another tip is to understand the terms and conditions of your policy. A common mistake is to simply look at the price and coverage without reading the fine print. The terms and conditions will detail the specifics of what is covered and what isn't, as well as any deductibles you'll need to pay before your insurance kicks in. Also, it's worth considering your payment schedule. While paying your premium annually might seem like a large outlay, it can often be cheaper than making monthly payments. However, make sure this fits with your budget and financial situation. Keep in mind that your driving history will also influence your insurance premium. A clean driving record can lead to lower premiums, so it pays to drive carefully and responsibly. Lastly, don't forget to regularly review your policy. Your circumstances may change over time, and it's important to ensure your insurance keeps pace. For example, you might move to an area with a higher risk of theft, which would necessitate a change in your coverage. With the right information and preparation, getting car insurance in Germany can be a straightforward process. Remember, the goal is not just to find the cheapest option, but rather the one that offers the best value and protection for your specific needs. So, we've covered quite a bit about car insurance in Germany. Let's do a quick run-through. We've discussed the two types of car insurance available: third-party liability insurance, which is mandatory for all car owners, and comprehensive insurance, a voluntary but highly recommended form of coverage for added protection. We delved into their differences, where third-party liability insurance covers damages inflicted on other people, property, or vehicles, while comprehensive insurance covers all that plus any damages to your own car, even if you're at fault. We also looked at how to choose between these options based on factors like your car's value, your driving habits, and your personal risk tolerance. And finally, we shared some valuable tips on getting car insurance in Germany, such as shopping around for the best rates, understanding the fine print, and considering the reputation of the insurer. Remember, having the right car insurance is not just a legal requirement in Germany, but it also gives you peace of mind on the road. Stay safe and drive responsibly.
Did you know that the United States purchased Alaska from Russia for just 2 cents an acre in 1867? Such fascinating facts form the warp and weft of America's rich historical tapestry. But let's go back further, to the land before time as we know it. The pre-colonial United States was a melting pot of diverse cultures, each with its unique flavor. In the Northeast, the Iroquois Confederacy, a robust political union of tribes, held sway. Meanwhile, the Great Plains were home to nomadic tribes, their lives intertwined with the vast, rolling landscapes. With every tribe came distinct traditions, languages, and ways of life, painting a vibrant picture of diversity in unity. From the Puebloans' intricate cliff dwellings in the southwest to the intricate totem poles of the Haida tribe in the northwest, a rich tapestry of cultures thrived across the continent. However, this rich tapestry of cultures was set to change significantly with the arrival of Europeans. In 1492, a seafaring Italian propelled the Americas onto the world stage. This man was Christopher Columbus, an explorer from Genoa, who set sail under the Spanish flag. His voyage opened doors to a new world, a world previously unknown to Europeans. Columbus's journey to the Americas was a landmark event, marking the beginning of a period referred to as the Age of Discovery. His voyage was a catalyst, sparking a flurry of exploration, conquest, and colonization by European powers. This was a time of great change, a time when the world as we knew it was being redrawn. The Spanish were the first to establish colonies. They were soon followed by the English, French, and Dutch, each carving out their own piece of the New World. Let's focus on the English colonies, which would eventually form the backbone of what we know today as the United States of America. The English established their first permanent settlement in Jamestown, Virginia, in 1607. Over the next century, they established 13 colonies along the eastern seaboard. From New Hampshire in the north to Georgia in the south, these colonies were a diverse lot. Some were founded for religious reasons, like the Pilgrims in Massachusetts. Others were established for economic gain, such as the tobacco plantations in Virginia. Life in the colonies was far from easy. There was the ever-present threat of Native American attacks, disease, and harsh winters, but the colonists persevered. They built homes, farms, and towns. They established governments and passed laws. However, as they grew more self-sufficient, they also grew more discontent with British rule. Taxes imposed without representation, restrictions on trade, and the constant threat of military intervention were sources of growing resentment. By the mid-18th century, the seeds of revolution had been sown. The colonists, who had once considered themselves loyal subjects of the British Crown, were now beginning to see themselves as something different, as Americans. It was a shift in identity that would have far-reaching implications. The stage was set for a revolution that would birth a new nation. The year was 1776, and a new nation declared its independence. The Revolutionary War, a monumental struggle for freedom, had been brewing for years. A series of laws imposed by the British, known as the Intolerable Acts, had pushed the 13 American colonies to the brink. They felt their rights were being trampled, taxed without representation, their homes quartered by British soldiers, and their trade restricted. In response, they decided to take a stand. The First Continental Congress convened in 1774, bringing together representatives from each colony. They debated, they argued, but ultimately, they united in their resolve to resist British rule. 2 years later, the Second Continental Congress convened. This time, they took a more drastic measure. They declared their independence from Britain, a bold move that launched the colonies into war. This was not a decision taken lightly, but they felt they had no other choice. They wanted to be free, to govern themselves, to live under their own laws. The Revolutionary War was a grueling 8-year struggle. The colonists, under the leadership of General George Washington, fought bravely against the well-trained British forces. They faced numerous setbacks and hardships, but they never gave up. They believed in their cause and they were willing to fight for it. And then came the turning point. The Battle of Yorktown in 1781, where the American and French forces defeated the British, effectively ending the war. In the aftermath, the Declaration of Independence, a document that had been drafted and signed in 1776, became the cornerstone of this new nation. It outlined the key principles that would shape the United States: the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, the belief in equal rights for all, and the idea that government should derive its power from the consent of the governed. These principles, revolutionary at the time, have continued to guide the United States throughout its history. With independence won, the United States faced the task of building a new country. The 19th century was a period of expansion, but also of great conflict. As the United States stepped into this new era, a belief began to take root, a belief that would shape the nation's destiny. This was the concept of manifest destiny, the belief that the expansion of the United States from the Atlantic Ocean to the Pacific Ocean was not only inevitable, but divinely ordained. This belief fueled a period of rapid westward expansion. Settlers pushed further and further into territories, driven by dreams of opportunity and freedom. Each new state that joined the Union, however, brought with it a question that would eventually divide the nation. Would these new states be free or slaveholding? As the nation expanded, so too did the tension between the North and the South. The North, with its growing industrial economy, was increasingly at odds with the South, where slavery was integral to the agrarian way of life. The issue of slavery became a wedge, driving a deep divide between the states. The tension reached a boiling point with the election of Abraham Lincoln in 1860. Lincoln, who had voiced opposition to the expansion of slavery, was viewed as a direct threat by the Southern states. In response, 11 Southern states seceded from the Union, sparking the Civil War. The Civil War was a brutal and bloody conflict, claiming more American lives than any other war in history. It was a war fought not on distant shores, but in the heartland of America, pitting brother against brother. Yet, out of this tragic conflict came profound change. The war ended in 1865 with the Union's victory, leading to the abolition of slavery and a redefinition of the nation itself. The Civil War tested the United States to its core, but the country emerged stronger and more united. The scars of the war would take time to heal, but the United States had proven its resilience. The nation had faced its greatest challenge and emerged not as a loose collection of states, but as a United States. From the ashes of the Civil War, a modern superpower rose. The 20th and 21st centuries were a time of monumental change and development for the United States, marking its ascension to a global superpower. The early part of the 20th century was dominated by two world wars. The United States played a crucial role in both, standing shoulder to shoulder with allies fighting against tyranny and injustice. These wars not only tested the mettle of the American people, but also shaped the nation's role on the global stage. In the mid-20th century, the civil rights movement emerged, shaking the very foundations of American society. The quest for equality, led by inspirational figures like Martin Luther King Jr. and Rosa Parks, was a testament to the enduring American spirit. The changes they brought about were profound, breaking down racial barriers and shaping a more inclusive America. As we moved into the later part of the century, another revolution was underway. This time, it was not fought on battlefields or in the streets, but in labs and offices. The technological revolution exploded, transforming every aspect of life. The United States was at the forefront, birthing companies that have become household names around the globe, like Microsoft, Apple, and Google. This revolution has not only reshaped the United States but also the world, creating an interconnected global community. The United States' journey through the 20th and 21st centuries has been marked by challenges, triumphs, and transformations. Each event, each moment has been a stitch in the vast tapestry that is modern America. From the battlefields of the world wars to the picket lines of the civil rights movement, from the birth of the internet to the dawn of a new technological age, the United States has been shaped and molded by these moments in history. From humble beginnings, the United States has grown into a world leader in many fields. As we look to the future, we do so with the knowledge that the past has shaped us, the present is molding us, and the future awaits us. In retrospect, the United States has a rich and varied history. From the untouched landscapes of pre-colonial times, the nation's story began with the Age of Discovery, when explorers first set foot on its shores, driven by curiosity and the promise of a new world. The flames of revolution marked the fight for independence, a testament to the resilience of the people who yearned for freedom. The expansion westward and the civil war that followed tested the nation's unity, yet it emerged stronger, preserving its diversity and democratic values. This resilience and diversity carried through into modern America, a hub of innovation and progress. The United States stands as a testament to the power of determination and the pursuit of the American dream. As we continue into the 21st century, the story of the United States is still being written. It remains a living testament to the enduring power of diversity, resilience, and innovation. The tapestry of American history continues to unfold, each thread adding to the richness of its narrative.
Ever wondered why Canada is known as the Great White North? This expansive nation is more than just its frosty nickname. From the echoes of its rich history to the vibrancy of its diverse culture, Canada is a mesmerizing mosaic of stunning landscapes and spirited people. Each city, each province, each territory is a unique chapter in the grand narrative that is Canada. But what makes this nation so intriguing? What's the story behind this fascinating country? Stay tuned to find out the intriguing story behind this fascinating country. Dive into the past and witness the birth of a nation. Let's embark on a journey through time, tracing the roots of Canada, a tapestry woven from diverse threads of history, culture, and resilience. Our story begins thousands of years ago, long before the sails of European explorers graced the Atlantic horizon. The indigenous peoples, the First Nations, the Inuit, and the Métis were Canada's first architects. They thrived, carving a life from the vast untamed wilderness, their vibrant cultures echoing through the ages. Then, around the year 1000, the quiet was broken by the arrival of the Vikings. Led by the intrepid Leif Erikson, they braved icy seas and harsh climes to establish a fleeting foothold on the eastern shores of what is now Newfoundland. Although their stay was fleeting, they left an indelible mark on the annals of history. Several centuries later, the French and British explorers set foot on Canadian soil, drawn by the promise of vast riches and new territories. The French, under the leadership of Samuel de Champlain, established the first permanent European settlement in Quebec City in 1608. Meanwhile, the British, eager to expand their empire, established their stronghold in what is now Nova Scotia. These European powers clashed and collaborated, shaping the landscape of Canada with their ambitions and desires. The Indigenous peoples, resilient as ever, adapted and persevered, their cultures intertwining with the new arrivals to create a unique blend of customs, traditions, and languages. The birth of a nation is not a single event, but a continuous process of evolution, adaptation, and growth. The early history of Canada is a testament to this. It's a tale of diverse cultures coming together, of resilience in the face of adversity, and of an unyielding spirit that continues to define Canada to this day. The birth of Canada was just the beginning of an exciting journey. So, buckle up. We're just getting started on this voyage through the annals of Canadian history. Imagine a place where diverse cultures coexist harmoniously, a land where the melodies of different languages blend into a symphony of unity. That place is Canada, a country that is home to people from all walks of life, a melting pot of cultures, languages, and traditions. Canada's cultural diversity is not just a characteristic. It's the very fabric of its society. The Canadian mosaic is a vibrant tapestry, woven with threads of British, French, and Indigenous cultures, along with many others from around the globe. Each of these influences has left an indelible mark on Canadian society, shaping its identity, values, and way of life. The British influence is evident in the parliamentary system of government, the language, and traditions that are still practiced today. The French, on the other hand, have imparted a rich cultural heritage, especially in Quebec, where French is the predominant language. You can hear French spoken, see French architecture, and taste French cuisine, creating a little piece of Europe right in North America. But let's not forget the Indigenous peoples, the first inhabitants of this land. Their contribution to Canadian culture is immense, from their spiritual beliefs and practices to their art, music, and storytelling traditions.
They've taught us about respect for nature and the interconnectedness of all things, shaping our understanding of sustainability and environmental stewardship. Canada is also home to a multitude of immigrant communities, each bringing their unique traditions, cuisines, and festivals. The Lunar New Year, Diwali, and Eid are celebrated with as much fervor as Christmas and Canada Day. You can taste the world in the bustling food markets of Toronto, hear a multitude of languages spoken in the streets of Vancouver, and witness a rainbow of traditions in the multicultural mosaic that is Montreal. In Canada, diversity is not merely tolerated, it's celebrated. It's a place where people from different backgrounds, races, and religions live together in harmony, enriching the cultural landscape with their unique contributions. It's a place where unity is found in diversity, where individual differences are embraced, and where everyone has a place. Indeed, Canada is a true testament to unity and diversity. Fast forward to the 19th century, a significant turning point in Canadian history. It's the year 1867, the dawn of a new era, and Canada is on the brink of monumental change. This is the year of the Confederation, when the provinces we now know as Ontario, Quebec, New Brunswick, and Nova Scotia joined forces to create a federal dominion within the British Empire. This was not just a political act, it was the birth of a nation, the birth of Canada as we know it today. In the years that followed, Canada grew, not just in size, but also in stature. More provinces and territories joined the Confederation, expanding its reach from the Atlantic to the Pacific. The Canadian Pacific Railway, a wonder of its time, was built, binding the country together. It was a testament to Canadian grit, determination, and a shared vision of a united country. The two world wars tested Canada's mettle, as they did for many nations. Canadian soldiers fought bravely, earning respect on the global stage. These conflicts also sparked change at home. Women entered the workforce in large numbers, breaking traditional norms, and the country's economy was transformed. In the aftermath of the wars, Canada emerged stronger and more resolute. It took its place on the world stage, becoming an influential member of the United Nations and NATO. Over time, it grew into a truly independent nation, shedding its colonial ties with the passage of the Constitution Act in 1982. Today, the echoes of these formative years can still be heard. The Confederation laid the groundwork for the modern Canada we know, a country that values diversity, champions human rights, and is committed to peacekeeping. Its history is a testament to its resilience and capacity for change. From a British colony to a self-governing nation, Canada has indeed come a long way. Picture a land filled with breathtaking natural wonders. That is Canada, a country that boasts an array of stunning landscapes, each more captivating than the last. It's a place where Mother Nature has truly outdone herself, creating a tapestry of awe-inspiring vistas that leave visitors speechless. Let's begin our journey in the west, with the majestic Rocky Mountains. These towering peaks stretch across the provinces of British Columbia and Alberta, their rugged beauty a testament to the power of the natural world. Whether you're an avid hiker, or just someone who appreciates a good view, the Rockies offer an unforgettable experience. From the heights of the Rockies, we travel to the heart of the country, the Great Lakes. These vast bodies of water are a testament to nature's grandeur and provide a vital habitat for a diverse range of wildlife. And at the edge of Lake Erie, you'll find one of Canada's most famous natural landmarks, Niagara Falls. The thunderous roar of the water cascading down is a sight and sound that embodies the raw power of nature. But Canada's natural wonders don't stop there. Travel further north and you'll find the expansive tundra of the Canadian Arctic. This stark, icy landscape may seem inhospitable, but it is home to a variety of resilient wildlife and offers some of the best opportunities to witness the mystical northern lights. What makes Canada's landscapes even more remarkable is the country's commitment to preserving its natural wonders. From establishing national parks to implementing conservation efforts, Canada works tirelessly to ensure that these breathtaking sites will be around for future generations to marvel at. Each of these unique landscapes offers a different perspective on the country's natural beauty, painting a picture of a land that is as diverse as it is stunning. Whether you're standing on the edge of a towering mountain peak, feeling the spray of Niagara Falls, or gazing up at the dancing northern lights, you're experiencing a part of what makes Canada so special. Canada's natural wonders are indeed a sight to behold. Welcome to the present day, where Canada stands tall as a global leader. The Great White North has come a long way and continues to make monumental strides in numerous fields. From pioneering advancements in technology and healthcare to championing sustainability and clean energy, Canada's influence is felt far and wide. This nation is not just renowned for its natural wonders, but also for its intellectual prowess. Canadian universities are at the forefront of groundbreaking research, shaping the future with every discovery. Their commitment to innovation is matched only by their dedication to inclusive education, attracting students from around the world. Canada's commitment to multiculturalism and human rights is another cornerstone of its global leadership. The country proudly embraces diversity, fostering a sense of belonging for all its residents. It is a place where different cultures, languages, and traditions coexist harmoniously, creating a vibrant social fabric that is unique to Canada. Moreover, Canada's dedication to preserving its natural beauty and commitment to environmental sustainability sets a global benchmark. It's a country that understands the importance of preserving our planet for future generations, demonstrating leadership in climate action and conservation efforts. So, it's no wonder why Canada is admired worldwide. It's a nation that consistently leads by example, showing the world what's possible when we prioritize education, diversity, human rights, and environmental stewardship. Today, Canada continues to inspire with its resilience, diversity, and natural beauty. So, that's the story of Canada, a nation that never ceases to amaze, from its humble origins as a nation born out of unity, through the trials and tribulations of Confederation to the modern era. A land of diverse cultures and stunning natural wonders, Canada stands today as a beacon of progress and harmony. It's a story of resilience, diversity, and breathtaking beauty. Next time you hear the Great White North, remember the compelling journey of this remarkable nation.